if it goes to this YouTube. Excellent connection, it says. Look at that.
Good.
Hata wata. Cool.
Excellent.
Okay, so I'm going to send you the link to this.
All right.
So that you can post it. And I'm going to send it via Zoom chat. Boom. Wait, what happened to you? Okay, I see what's going on here. There we go. Hell yeah. What's been up with you, dude? Everything good?
Oh yeah, dude. It's been a pretty chill week, all in all. I've been just trying to get these set up real quick. Fuck it, I'll just play another world. It's good Gojira.
Yeah, I saw EVILE has a new one out, which is sick.
I put it on the thing. I was like, I'm glad they finally got some new fucking music going.
Yeah.
EVILE's good as fuck. So we'll see. All right.
Let's see, where is this new document? I got it coming up. I believe.
And a thing called love.
5-6. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get these talking points a little bit set up in time for us to actually,
Yeah.
Go out.
Yeah.
Oh, this is their debut album. I didn't know that.
This is the Gojira link. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Copy. Beast. That's coming through for you, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Already, I like the animation on that.
Yeah. All right. Come on, where's the stupid link? There we go. No, let me just fuck. Make this so goddamn hard.
You're not hearing anything in the background, right?
Well, I have some stuff playing right now. Let me pause.
No.
Okay. I'm
okay.
not hearing anything.
Wait for it. No dialogue or anything?
Nothing.
Cool. Good.
All right. Shit. Hold on. I should have been typing earlier. I should have got to this faster.
No, it's all good. Hang on. Copy link URL. Beast. And
excellent.
something else that I was gonna bring up. And also the good news is I have a little pre-roll thing done, so we don't need to go live. Well, I mean, I'm going to hit live directly at 7, but we can like just have that as like the stream, and we don't have to be like doing stuff yet.
Yeah, we're still getting ready.
Yeah.
We will be right here with you.
Yeah, only issue is you won't be able to hear me whenever it's because it's going through OBS, but I'll text you. Let's just do like 7:05 once I hit that, and then like go live at 7:05 if that makes any sense.
Okay. That sounds good. That way we have just a little extra time.
Yeah.
All right. I was trying to see if anything good comes out tomorrow. Have actually not seen anything too crazy. Let me see. May 7th. Metal releases. Let's see what they've got for us. Anything cool coming out? I actually don't have anything I really care about that's coming out tomorrow. It'll have to be stuff that, you know, just listen to and find out about later on.
Wait a minute. Oh, we're public.
What's up?
Okay, so we have been public. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense. Cool.
So everyone's just hearing us talk about this right now?
Yeah.
Epic.
Yeah, cool. Give me a second.
What's up, everybody? How you doing?
There's like 2 people watching.
Enjoy. Probably Natasha already.
No, it's Sally and Adrian. What's up, Adrian? I haven't seen you in a bit. Hey.
All right.
Cool. I'm going to hit this pre-roll thing so it looks like we know what we're doing. Hang on one second.
Fuck.
All right, Kev, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, we are officially live. Not fake live, but real live now.
What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining.
That was ridiculous. A couple of trained professionals in here. All right, welcome to the second live stream that we've ever done. This time officially on our YouTube channel. I love how and this is something that we should continue to explore, every single episode has a different format and like where it goes. Yeah.
Take a guess where we're going to be this week.
Dude, next week is going to be on Daily Motion. Follow along.
You guys even remember Daily Motion?
Yeah, dude. It's an important aspect in internet culture, right? Whatever you couldn't find on YouTube at a certain point, like totally Daily Motion. Yeah, everybody who's been hanging out in the chat, thanks for joining us. I see Natasha's in there. I see Adrian Jensen, of all people, the master editor himself, dude.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Dude, honestly, this guy has saved my ass more than pretty much anybody else in my film career. I love him.
Excellent.
Yeah, how's your week been, dude?
Honestly, not been too bad. It's been pretty chill. Work hasn't been too crazy. Just been, hanging out, jamming some good stuff, getting my disc golf action in, as always.
Very good, very good. Have you physically and mentally and spiritually and emotionally recovered from our Sherwood adventure a couple of weeks ago?
It's taken a bit, but I am back at full force, baby.
Good, man. Yeah, I might be a little slow moving. I'll spare you the details, but it's been a heck of a week. But yeah, man, I'm stoked for the lineup that we have here. I didn't even know, this is how out of the loop I've been. I didn't even know that Andrew WK was dropping a new video until you brought it up today.
Yeah,
so
I didn't know that there was going to be the new video, but I saw it and it was like perfect timing because we are going live tonight. So.
Yeah, man. As you know, last Andrew WK video, if you've been watching and following along, has been a ridiculous departure from the normal party that we're used to, right? It turned weird and Aleister Crowley-esque, and so neither of us have seen this yet, and that's what we're going to lead off with tonight. Do you have any...
Party God went into like, I am in another realm. I'm going to fucking heaven. I'm dealing with, like Satan and stuff. So it's just like, well, this got interesting.
Yeah, man. I'm excited to see where it goes for sure. Because also the music video adds the dimension, So this is what we're going to be leading off with. Hey, first of all, hang on. Cat, stop. What are you thinking?
As Natasha just tried to point out in chat, she kind of informed me today that it's even crazier than Babylon. So
really now? Okay, I'm stoked. I'm really stoked. Should we just jump right in, or what's up?
Let's do it.
Okay, all right.
I'm pretty sure everyone knows who Andrew WK is at this point.
If you don't, get your life together. That's all I gotta say. Andrew WK, I'm in heaven. Official video. If this is too loud in the chat, let me know. But it's been working for us so far. So here we go.
Oh, I'm so ready for this. All right. Off to a good start already.
Okay, nice.
Is this literally following up from the Babylon video?
I think so.
Yeah. I like it. That's a good riff. Directing himself, I love it. Oh, two different AKs potentially.
Yep.
That is sludgy as fuck. I like it. Alright, twins in the background.
Okay. All right. I've told you about the Andrew WK deep lore, correct?
Yes, that he is actually not the same Andrew WK anymore.
Yes, there's like a whole damn thing, namely his early stuff being very, very coded, which it seems like he's playing on this as well, Like for instance, I get wet is actually slang for I want to say using crack. I could be wrong.
Interesting.
Yeah, but stuff like that. Anyway, the producer on this is Steve Mike, which is his like himself. It's hard to explain, but I'm just saying there's so many. If you're aware of this theory, he's like leaning heavily into it in this.
Letting people know that like it's the Dread Pirate Roberts kind of shit where they keep passing off the Andrew WK.
Exactly. Steve Mike is his abusive manager that's also him, and there's a second Andrew WK that's also... It's weird. Anyway, here we go. I'm going to continue this.
Shut up. Thank you, Billy. Glad the chili's done. I like how heavy this album is so far. I like the random fucking Metalocalypse vibes from this, dude.
Yeah, Metalocalypse vibes. Yeah, the thing that I love is like the Babylon one was talking a lot about black magic and weirdness, and it's like a very like triumphant, like nice, and this is send me to heaven. Everything sucks musically, you know. It's like no, I love this. It's super weird. Thank you for the heads up. But yeah. Should we since it's live, should we finish it or should we like move on?
We might as well, dude. I mean, it's Andrew WK. Oh, come on now.
Yeah, come on now.
Come
All right.
on now.
Okay.
Do it. That was an interesting scene with the feet. I like the harmonized. It's good shit. Art. Oh my god. Art. Wow. Wow. Alright, another fake Andrew.
Yes.
I like it.
Yes.
I like
The
it.
art is complete.
Excellent.
Skinny WK walks out of the building.
Yep. That was his body.
I love it.
Yeah, that's a good video.
Okay. I love how weird he's getting. This is so good. All right, cool. That was a good start. I'm glad that we saved that. Because as soon as you texted me, I was like, I don't know, man. I think we should chill on that. Thoughts, questions, concerns, prayer requests?
I mean, I'm very excited to see where this is going to go because, like I said, the album is definitely so far one of the like heaviest things he's ever written, and I think it even comes across in the lyrical content too. So I think this is going to be really, really interesting album. I didn't pick up on as much weird like Crowley imagery in this music video, so I don't know if that was just something for Babylon, but we'll have to like wait and see.
Yeah, no.
How do you feel?
Well, so you listened to the entire series from last podcast, right, on Crowley?
Yep.
That came out after this video, so like I went back and watched it after I went through that whole series, and it was heavily coded, but this seems to be more like again playing on that conspiracy theory, right? And I love it because they're he could be dismissive, but instead it's like, okay, I'm gonna just roll with this lore that somebody has already put together for me, and it's really cool, like, right?
Why bother changing anything if people have already set up something really great for you like that?
It's like somebody has written Lord of the Rings for you, and you're just kind of like, yep, all right, cool, awesome.
Yeah. I do like Alex's comment. Anyone else think it's ironic that Andrew WK's teeth are so white for a person that clearly never washes his clothes?
Yeah. It's a
Hey,
thing.
man, dental hygiene's no joke, all right?
Yeah, for sure. Okay. I know that you're stoked about this, and I loved that. So you gave me an EVILE album way back in the day, right? And I really enjoyed it.
This was like high school.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. You, however, mentioned that it's been a minute since they put out their last album. What was EVILE's last release?
So to give some background, this is their first album in 8 years.
Good God.
It's been a hot minute since EVILE's done anything, because I'd been wondering for a long time, because they were pretty prominent. You were seeing their name everywhere. They were part of the like thrash metal revival that was pretty big and happening for a while, where you seen like EVILE, you were seeing like Warbringer, Havoc. There were a couple bands that were really coming back as like, we're bringing back traditional 80s thrash.
Yeah.
And they were definitely at the front of it. And then, they just went off the radar. I don't know if there was like problems in the band for a while or what the situation was, but we finally got this new release. Put out on good old Napalm, doing awesome things as always. All Drake, their lead guitarist and main songwriter, has pulled a Dave Mustaine and has just taken over the vocal duties, because I guess I don't know if he had trouble finding people to do it, or if he's just like, I can do this myself, but he's now, lead vocal, lead guitar.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think his vocals fit the sound very well and works awesomely with going for that kind of like modern thrash metal revival. So
it's always cool whenever somebody has that idea and can also have the chops to pull it off,
Oh, exactly.
Instead of basically needing like a singer proxy, because I take it that he's also like, the head of the band, like songwriter, that kind of thing. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I'm excited to see how this sounds, man.
Yeah, and it's everything you want for thrash metal. It's fast as hell, it's just unrelenting, and it's just gives you, you just want to headbang. It's a good time.
Well, I mean, any video that starts with an epilepsy warning, it's going to be good. And plus, I think 2013 you said is the last one that it came out with, right?
Yes.
Okay, I have that beat later on in the show, but I don't know how known this band is. Anyway,
okay,
here we go. EVILE,
let's do it.
Hell Unleashed.
Let's do it.
Here we go. Also, before we get going, I think that at episode, I want to say maybe 20, we should ask Napalm to sponsor us. At this point, it's.
I know, because we show at least one or two of their bands every week. They might as well just be giving us early access and pumping everything to us directly.
If they spend money on Ailstorm, they can spend money on us. That's all I'm trying to get at. Here we go.
Exactly.
Nice.
Right?
That's exactly what you want.
Oh yeah, it's a really good slab of thrash metal. And if you even skip ahead a little bit, there's give the solo. You'll hear one of those just classic ripping times. I don't know an exact time when it starts at, but
I do gotta say, I always love a double bass whenever it's not just blast. Whenever it's used as a precision sort of instrument, and this song does it really well. Like, I don't know if you picked up on that.
Those just excellent kicks.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to see if we can find it, but I mean, it's a good track, so whatever.
Oh yeah, you got that down tempo too. But yeah, see, like, All's vocals are actually really good for the sounds they're going for.
Oh yeah, no, he nails it. They did my favorite music video thing, which is if you know the guitarist is good, you just show the fingers and you got it. Because you know everybody who also plays guitar is going to be like, holy shit, right? Yeah.
That was always one of my favorite things with like early Dragon Force music videos, was when they just put the little box in the corner. So it was like, here's our box where you can see the fretboard just the whole time. Like,
all you nerds were looking out for it. Here it is, right? Yeah,
exactly.
Dude, this is a good track. I'm looking forward to the rest of this album. Is this already out? No, it's already out. Okay, April 30th.
Yeah, this came out last Friday.
Very cool.
I had no idea it was coming, and then I just saw it in the weekly release, and I was like, oh shit. And so like I was driving home and immediately just threw it on, and it was just right from the start, it was like, yes, this is everything I was hoping for New EVILE.
Very sick. Looking forward to hearing more of it. Speaking of icons, we got Gojira up next. Now,
motherfucking Gojira.
Right.
Go on.
I know you love them. However, and I know that they are great. Like everything that I've heard about them is great.
Choose your next words wisely.
I'm not saying that I don't like them. I'm just saying that I've never sat down and listened to them by myself. So I know that I like them. It's just I don't know much about their discography.
All right.
Enlighten me, please.
Your homework for tonight,
yes,
or tomorrow at some point, you have to listen to From Mars to Sirius, and The Way of All Flesh, because those are honestly their two best albums, and they're just jam-packed full of like some of the most classic Gojira songs.
Nice.
And you absolutely need to listen to those albums, because they, like, Gojira are honestly one of the absolute best metal bands out there right now. They are just consistently crushing it, and the songwriting and the riffs are just next level. So like you gotta 100% check those albums out.
Let me clarify. I do know the music video for Born for One Thing, but that is like the probably the only track that I could pick out if I were just listening to them. And I do have to point out the numbers compared to a lot of other bands that we have on this show. Notice this already has 3 million views. Notice, Born for One Thing has like 4.3, right? Just numbers wise, these guys are big. So, yeah, man.
Shout out to my friend Julia. Oh, you know Julia. She's watching, and she agreed with me that when you were sounding like you're about to say some things about Gojira, it was like about to kick you off this fucking cliff. You better watch it.
No. Dude, if I didn't like Gojira, I wouldn't be on the show, right? You know?
Exactly.
Come on. Here we go. And I think I caught a little bit of this earlier whenever we were putting everything together. And I'm a sucker for animated music videos, so this is going to be sick.
Yeah, this is good opener. This is actually the first song they before there was the announcement. It's like, oh yes, new Gojira.
So I gotta already tell you that the concept for this video, I love it. And I always love it whenever they try to do something different that's not just like, you know, heavy metal music video, right?
Right.
This is sick. I already love this.
Yeah.
Have you seen this already?
What's that?
Have you seen this already?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I watched it when it first dropped.
Okay,
like,
nice.
because this was out a while ago.
Oh,
and
yeah,
it was
August
just
5th.
like-
I just now saw that. For just
they just dropped this with no context, didn't say anything about a new album. It was just like, new Gojira single. And it was like, well, hell yes. And then it was like months later that they put out Born for One Thing. And then like it took, they popped this for a while, like
nice.
Getting things, the hype ready for Fortitude.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's cool. I mean, apparently it's been working, man. You know,
yeah,
jeez.
Yeah, and what I love is that like it's got all the classic like Gojira riffing, where if you just heard this music, you'd be like, oh yeah, this is definitely Gojira.
Yeah.
But they keep taking it in like newer directions. Like this one definitely has more of the like clean vocals that Joe has been experimenting in. It's a little more slower and groovy, less like aggressive,
right?
But they're really, it still keeps that Gojira feeling. And that's one thing I really like with them, is that they're always evolving their music while still keeping their core sound.
Yes, I like that. I like this. I like that. I like this video. And as Adrian said, the color palette is just choice. So nice.
Excellent.
I'm gonna skip ahead just a tad.
Yeah.
Just because I know what's coming and I want to see it. This is like some Borderlands stuff, dude.
Right? Total vibes on that. Total vibes.
You'll love to see it.
It's such good animation. It really is.
Well, I mean, beyond that, it just fits.
Yup.
That's sick. I love this.
Yeah,
I love this. And yes, you gave me the homework. I'm going to do it.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously, you got to listen to this album too. But honestly, I would start with From Mars to Sirius and The Way of All Flesh, because God, those albums are so good.
Yeah,
like holy shit. You know what? Since we're on live, and we'll drop this after I do a quick little talk. You know, one of the great things with this is that for a long time, Gojira have always been heavy activists. Specifically for the environment and the planet. It's, you know, something they've really pushed with, even from the early days with lyrics and From Mars to Sirius, talking about like saving the whales and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They even did an EP after the Sea Shepherd back in like the end of the 2000s. You know, they always fight for the environment, and they kind of continue that here. There's another song called Amazonia on this track, where with the music video, they really highlight, you know, trying to save the rainforest, protecting the native tribes that live in those rainforests.
That's cool.
They do a song called The Chant, which is all about the Tibetans and how they had to, you know, try to flee and get away from whenever the Chinese invaded, and how they were trying to essentially keep their culture alive and literally escaping across the border to different countries in the area and trying to preserve everything. So, you know, they continue to always have a really good message behind their music as well.
Instead of just like brutal, sick, awesome, it's like, hey, we've actually got a cause, like a consistent cause. And I have to point out this top comment right here. Loudwire, somewhere in the ocean, whales are slam dancing to this majestic song.
Yes.
I agree. Thank you.
There's a great meme I've seen of like a freaking like school of whales like slamming into each other and just said Gojira mosh pit. Like
it's good. Now,
so I gotta stop and throw in a curveball just to give you a little hype.
Okay.
I want you to go and search for Toxic Garbage Island. Yeah, boy. just to give you a little taste of the good Gojira.
Is the lyrics video okay?
Yeah, just smack it.
All right. Good name.
Mario's drumming is so insane. Yep, whales were moshing to Gojira and tsunamis. Goddamn Gojira. The riff is so heavy!
This is like one of those ones that you can't headbang to. It's got to be from the waist, you know.
Yep.
It's
just
not
full
it's not
body
this.
put
it's
into
like
it,
from the
like-
knees, you know.
Exactly. Dude.
Love it. Yeah.
so-
No, I need to get educated on these guys because
Exactly.
everything I've heard and seen is choice. Now,
You-
go ahead.
I was gonna say can't sleep on Gojira, dude. That's
come
a
on.
huge mistake.
Yeah, I'm learning the error of my ways. Every week you teach me something that I do that's dumb, and I love you for it. So
That's what I'm here for.
Now, thank you. Now, speaking of curveballs, I want to show you this band that, from the name alone, I found on the Weekly Injection as it happened.
Yes.
And I immediately loved them because, you know me, I like the old school sound, right? The old school 80s, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah. And it turns out, so these guys just dropped a thing, I want to say last week. This is the pusher from AXEWITCH. AXEWITCH, I tell you. And
Hell yeah.
We're gonna
That's
listen to this.
That's a name.
We're gonna listen to this, and then I'll show you their previous release. Okay.
All right.
And this
All right.
this
I like
was
it. I
this
like it.
this was released. I want to say on the 30th, but it could be coming out tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway,
All right.
notice 420, but that's neither here nor there. I'm just gonna go ahead and play it. Tell me your thoughts after it. Okay.
All right.
Thanks for the sub, Adrian. I love you.
Oh yeah, this thing hard. Got that great vibe. I love that.
So let me point out all of the edgy nonsense that's happening here.
God.
All of the the share zone skulls and spiders and stuff. Now,
Right.
the thing is, I was gonna be like, "Come on, guys, you can do better than this." Especially their album cover is ridiculous. But it turns out their last release was from 1983.
So they are legit. I like it.
They had like
The
a
Lord of the Flies.
they had like a 30-year break between their 2021 release.
Jeez.
Yeah, I love it.
Was it just they stopped being a band and then 30 years later we're like, fuck it, let's get the boys back together?
I have no clue, but I love it either way. Like that.
Yeah.
My point is, and we're just gonna listen to Axe Victim for exactly 15 seconds, and you'll understand what's happening.
Dude.
So it's very like Judas Priest ripoff, you know.
Yep.
So I will never probably listen to this band ever again. But I just wanted to bring it to your attention that somewhere in the world, these group of guys like spent 30 years not doing anything, and then we're just like, yeah, let's do it. You know.
So I did a quick jump to the Wikipedia.
Okay.
Yeah, they broke up in 1987.
Okay.
And then in 2007, they decided to get back together. So they've actually been doing things for a while now.
Okay.
Like, yeah, so I guess they've just been playing the festival scene, but apparently they've been working on this new album for a long time.
That's sick.
But
I don't hate it. I don't hate the sound.
Right.
I hate their choice of everything else. But
yeah, you're like your image, your everything. Nah, but yeah, I was like, I do always appreciate a song that starts with a guitar solo like that. Like that's just piece of resistance.
That's good good songwriting right there, baby.
I love this though. Their guitarist name is Magnus Jarl.
Yes. Of course it is. You can't have a band called AXEWITCH and not have a Magnus somewhere in the lineup. Come on.
Magnus Jarl.
A Jarl.
That's so good.
Love it.
That's so good.
AXEWITCH. Listen to them, I guess, maybe.
If
next
you
up,
want
though.
to, for the lulz.
Now, speaking of good names, though.
Yeah.
Stone Healer. Yeah.
Yep. So this one was one of those total surprise ones. I just saw it in the weekly injection and was like, huh, this could be interesting. You know, it caught my attention immediately because it was listed as progressive black metal. And I'm like, well, that could be cool. So did some background on this. So this is a self-released album.
Yeah.
It's their debut. It's a duo from Mansfield, Connecticut.
A duo, you say?
Yeah, it's just these two guys that threw this album together. And I am very shocked. Like, I was really surprised to find out that it was a duo and it was their debut self-released, because this album is really, really good.
Nice.
Like, it's like a mix of like Opeth, Enslaved, Emperor. It's like all over the place. You get some like really good like traditional black metal stuff mixed in with some like really cool proggy Opethy type stuff. And so like there's a lot of mixes between cleans and screams.
Yeah.
But what I love is that they don't always have screams over the like heavy parts.
Right.
And so it was really cool hearing like traditional black metal tremolo riffs with clean vocals on top of it, because that's something that you very rarely hear.
Interesting. I'm very intrigued by the duos. Like, you know, you've shown me a couple of duos on here, and I mean, it's just always a cool dynamic for me because it seems like they get to do a little bit more of whatever they feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how else to describe that, but as you're saying, it's all over the place, and I have a feeling it's because there's only two guys in the band that are just like, hey, you want to do this now? Yeah, sure, you know?
Yeah, this sounds like a good rip. Yeah, and it's excellent. And
Nice.
so when I looked, also 616 followers on Facebook, not even 1,000. So definitely give these guys some love after this. You'll probably want to go jump that and smash that follow after hearing this song, but
At least bump it up. At least bump it up by 50, and you know,
bump those
complete the
numbers up,
cycle.
because these guys are awesome.
Yes, sir. Now, let me ask you, what track should we start with? From
Just
the beginning?
start it off, dude. We'll have to jump through a little bit because, you know, in typical prog fashion, they're kind of long songs. But this first song gives you a lot of taste of their different styles. So I'd say just let it roll.
All right, guys. Stone Healer from Connecticut. I'm waiting for it. Can you see me waiting?
I forgot how long the intro was.
No, it's fine. I just know that something's coming, you know? It's that build-up.
You would never know this is a black metal band.
I mean, if it starts with acoustic.
Right.
Yeah, you said it was black metal, but I'm getting more like Leonard Skinner vibes.
Always need more cowboys.
Of course. Yeah, this is not what I expected at all.
But Just wait. That's what makes this so interesting. Natasha says she's literally singing Simple Man to that intro. So if you want to skip ahead like 30 seconds or so.
Yeah. What? Wait. What did I miss?
You gotta go back to hear the transition.
Okay. What? So
It's a hell of a transition, dude.
yeah, it is. But like, okay, all right. The little that I remember from musical theory, right? I'm always impressed by dudes like this who can make that musical jump and it still makes sense in the mind, right?
Yeah.
Because it's not chaos. It's complete.
Yeah.
It's completely like sound. It's just still weird. You know, it's still
It's
like
abrupt, but it's not like jarring.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's not all over the place.
No, interesting.
Yeah, so keep it going.
This sounds.
Keep it going.
I'm gonna jump ahead just because I'm curious of how like wild it gets. You know.
Well, no, don't. This is the full album, so like just jump ahead in this song a little bit.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Let's do. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. This is a 7-minute song. Here we go.
Yeah. And there's some of your traditional black metal. Gotta get that ring.
So you gotta like multiple different genres to get into this band, but I still enjoy the fact that it's just two dudes doing whatever they musically want to out of Connecticut, and it's like it's still sick. Like I like that. I'm just saying, like, you can't be prog only and enjoy this. You can't be black metal only and enjoy this. You know.
It's for people that love both, like me.
Yeah, no, it's not bad, man. But yeah, Stone Healer, I'm interested. Yeah. Let's jump ahead. Tillian. Yeah. Now, every time I hear Tillian, you're always referencing the one dude, but I don't know if I've ever heard the band.
So, as we all know, I'm a total simp for Dance Gavin Dance. They are definitely my favorite band at this point. Tillian is the clean vocalist that's been with the band since 2013. But also on the side, he has his own solo project, which is Tillian.
Oh.
And so
well, then there you go.
It's just him doing his own solo music. I think this is where he can get out you know, a little bit of a different creative vibe, you know, whereas like his parts in Dance Gavin Dance are already kind of the more like poppy side. It's still, you know, a metal band at its front, where this is him doing a more kind of like electronic, poppy, post-hardcore, progressive kind of thing. Like, you know, it's a lot more on the like poppy electronic side, away from like the metal world. So, I mean, yeah, granted, this isn't a metal release, but it's a metal adjacent, and I have to cover it because I think Tillian's a phenomenal musician and I absolutely love his vocals.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I just wanted to give the shout out to his 4th solo album that he dropped. It actually dropped the weekend we went to Sherwood.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, this is called Factory Reset, out on Rise Records. Like I said before, it's his 4th one. And what's cool is he wrote everything and performed everything except for the drums. The producer played the drums for the album, but Tillian did the vocals, guitar, bass, and all the synthesizer and keyboard stuff.
That's sick.
Yeah, so it's all just his creation.
2 things I have to point out. How dare you bring an electronic release to our metal podcast?
I know, right?
But second, it's okay because you called yourself a simp, so it's
yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I've loved everything that you showed me from Dance Gavin Dance, so I'm probably gonna like this too.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
I think you'll love it, and I think you'll love the video too for this one.
Sick.
It's a pretty cool video.
And for everybody's edification, because of the fact that we're doing a really janky setup every time that we're playing music, our mics are a little bit quiet because it's necessity and we can't get around it. I'll try my best to manually turn down the song whenever we have something to say, but if we don't catch anything, that's why. We're into the jam.
We vibing!
It's like if The Witcher was Italian.
Excellent.
I am impressed.
Yeah.
I am impressed that you submitted this. I love it, but it's not something that I would have thought that you would have listened to. Like even 3 years ago.
Yeah. I love it so much.
Wow.
Yeah,
Super pop. Look at that.
It's a very different thing. And like I said, I think it's just him getting out a different creative outlet.
Yeah.
But it's cool because like I said, like he does everything. It's all his, like it's truly a solo project. It's not just like where a lot of other lead singers are like, it's my solo band, and someone else is writing all the music.
Right.
Like he actually does everything.
Yeah, he is the dude, except for drums, as you said.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. And if you do like Dance Kevin Dance, this will be your jam for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that I don't like it. I'm just wowed that because I mean, old school Kevin would not listen to this.
Would have never in 1,000 years. Absolutely not. Like high school Kevin would want to kick my ass for like listening to this.
18-year-old me would have shoved me in a locker. No.
Probably hate himself for knowing that that's what he's going to grow up and like, but
No. But it's sick though. I like it.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to put off the last one of yours because I just want to have the contrast between Tillian and my second submission. I think I sent you just a photo of this, but I don't know if you've listened to Battlesnake.
I have not listened to Battlesnake. Excellent.
Okay, so
Natasha, definitely metal elitist Kevin for sure.
So
I was an elitist, but go on.
Yeah, no, you were, and you're much better about it. I love the contrast between early you and this, because I'm proud of you.
I could see the look on your face when you heard the song start. You were like,
it's just not what I expected, Yeah. No, okay, so the curveball from Tillian to Battlesnake. Battlesnake is, from what I understand, they're from Australia, and they are known for wearing chainmail helmet things, whatever those are called, like the coifs, and white speedos, and that and that's it.
Excellent.
This is
excellent.
This is their new single that just came out recently called
The Rotten Priest.
The Rotten Priest. This is only the isolated guitar solo, but it's enough. And then I'm gonna show you a live video of one of their better known songs. So listen to this, get hyped for it, okay?
Yep. I agree, Sally. Battlesnake does sound like someone entered a band metal name random generator.
That's true.
Oh god, I love this already. Yes!
This is just a 30-second video of only that.
Yeah. It's so good. I love the freaking flamethrower guitar too.
Now, this is the vibe. And now that you're ready, mentally,
All right.
physically, spiritually, here's the Atomic Plow live.
The Atomic Plow. Excellent. Oh yeah, that's a good speedo right there. An Australian acid trip, Natasha. Yes. This is so good. I'm disappointed by the fact he's wearing a shirt.
Hang on.
Oh my god.
Gonna jump to about right here. So their lyrics are just nonsense, which is part of why I like them so much. I want to see if I can find the vocal break. I mean, this is a Judas Priest type anthem about a giant machine that takes steroids. It's so dumb.
Oh,
it's so dumb.
I think my favorite thing always is that these kinds of weird like parody bands that are just, have a crazy shtick.
Yeah.
And just go for it, are always better musicians and songwriters than serious metal bands.
I agree. That is a trend that I've noticed. They get so good that they don't care anymore. You know? Yeah.
Because, obviously, as we've talked about so many times, Chris Bowes is a maniac of a songwriter when he's writing joke bands. Like Metalocalypse, Brendan Small was insanely good at writing metal.
Yeah.
Just as, a couple examples.
Yeah. Oh, my God. I am so sorry.
Blow out some eardrums.
I am so sorry. I just wanted to show you this dancing man.
Oh, yeah. That's hot.
Yes. So that's Battlesnake, and I just wanted to show you that from the juxtaposition of Tillian, excellent songwriter, to extremely dumb, excellent songwriters. And finally,
behold the speedo of power.
Last but not least, we got Spirit Box, right?
Yes.
Is this your release of the week? Do you know?
So this is just a new single that dropped. They don't have the album out yet.
Okay.
Honestly, release of the week for me, it's really tough because the Gojira album is so good, but Stone Healer just took me by left field, and I was not expecting that album. And with how good it is and all over the place it is, especially knowing that it's their debut album self-released, I'll give it to Stone Healer because that album is just top tier.
Nice. They got you by the short hairs.
Yeah.
Nice.
But had to talk with this because this was released last Friday. Spirit Box, we talked about him on the International Women's Week.
Yep.
Or International Women's Day, sorry. And they're just one of the best female fronted modern metal bands that are out there right now, and they are coming out with a new album soon. This was one of the other singles dropped off it. This is Circle With Me, and it just gives everything we always want from Spirit Box. Courtney has a fantastic vocal performance. We've got your delicious BFG division riffs getting dropped on the heavy end. They definitely, I think they're going in a little bit more of a poppy direction with how they're doing the verses and the choruses and stuff, but they're still keeping the core heaviness, and they're crushing it. They are getting huge. It is awesome to see literally over the pandemic, while there wasn't the ability to tour or anything, Spirit Box just blasted off in popularity, which is so crazy but cool. And it's awesome to see how much they've climbed already. So
it goes back to our one conversation that we had about the pop influence, right? Is that something that you're doing because it makes you popular, or is it something that you're doing just because it's musically fun, but either way, it sounds like they're crushing it however they're doing it, and I'm interested. So you mentioned the gent riffs. I'm going to be looking out for them. Would you call this gent influence, or what would you call it?
I would definitely put it in the like gent influence. Well, really, I mean, they do definitely keep the gentiness going. So I would definitely, they're definitely that genty progressive metal type stuff.
A light dusting of gent. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Circle with me if it will play. Here we go.
And there's some really cool shots in this too. I love that he's rocking the Tosin Abasi guitar.
Oh, yeah.
Such a dirty bass tone.
That's exactly what I was about to point out.
Yeah.
Be yours.
Woo.
I
love those like spinning shots with the camera circling around her.
I've never pointed this out, I don't think, but the mastering of this song is great. The sound design, right? That like vocal drop, you know? I don't know how else to describe it because I'm not at all a sound designer, but that's something that jumped out to me is not necessarily the musicality or anything like that, but just the way that they made it sound is like
the mixing and mastering is top tier.
Yeah.
And that can really make or break songs like that. If you have a really good, you know, like engineer, producer, like doing a top tier mixing, like it'll elevate songs to a whole new level for sure.
Yeah. And I mean, that might have something to do with the pop influence too, you know, depending on who they got. So yeah, I'm just going to let this run.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's definitely a very gentle group. I would definitely put them in that category.
Yeah, at least the influence for sure.
Yeah.
Be yours.
That
quick little vocal break before busting out into the chorus.
Yeah, it's not like it feels like a volume shift, but it's not, you know.
It's just them playing into the dynamics right before they open up into like the big chorus. They quickly bring it down and add a little hook.
It's top tier, man.
That pure vocal hook to just pull you in a little more.
It's very good. Yeah, no, that took me by surprise. We've listened to him before, but I mean, again, it's every time I listen to Spirit Box, it's like I like him.
Yeah. If you jump ahead a little bit, it gets heavier again too to add a little extra.
Let's do 302. Oh my god.
I love that. Such a good shot.
Impressed. Always impressed.
Yeah, Courtney is a beast of a vocalist.
Nice. Good stuff.
boy.
Good stuff. Dude, I don't know what to say apart from just the fact that I like that a lot more than I thought that I would. So,
Yeah, boy.
yeah. And we've listened to Spirit Box before, like I said, but it always takes me by surprise, you know? So,
Yeah, they're excellent, and I'm very hyped because a couple months ago they were announced to be on the Coheed and Cambria cruise.
nice.
So my probably first time ever seeing Spirit Box is gonna be on a fucking boat. So I'm so stoked.
So you are 100% for sure going on that cruise, yeah?
Oh, absolutely.
For those of you that don't know, this is apparently a metal cruise in the Caribbean with Coheed and Cambria and like a bunch of other people, right?
Not so much metal, because I mean Coheed are a prog rock band, but I mean yeah, it's in the vein of like 70,000 tons of metal and some of the other like music cruises that have started to happen.
Yeah.
And so Coheed's the main band behind the cruise, so everything on the boat is going to be like Coheed themed. They're going to play twice during the cruise, and they have they brought along a bunch of actually pretty sick bands that are going to also be playing with them. Like, we're going to be seeing Taking Back Sunday.
Oh, cool.
3 is going to be on there. That's a big throwback. We got Touche Amore, Spirit Box. Like, there's going to be some pretty good bands.
That's awesome. When is this happening?
October. Well, hopefully, fingers crossed, because I mean, it got canceled last year for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
End of October this year.
Nice.
It's supposed to happen.
I was going to say that seems a little late in the year, but I mean, you're in the Caribbean, so, whatever.
Yeah,
so.
Exactly. You can do whatever.
Dude, nice. Well, I think we had a pretty good lineup for this show specifically. What do you feel about the whole live situation? You like doing it or no?
I enjoy it. I think it's fun. It's great to be able to have like actual interaction going on while we're going, instead of just being like, hey guys, leave a comment if you like it.
Yeah.
It's always fun having the actual live comments going on.
Yeah, for sure.
And
like for instance, Adrian shit posting in the comments right now, talking about the Mary Kate and Ashley cruise. I mean,
you really messed up, dude.
Next time you're looking at those tickets, let me know, dude. You can't be holding out on me like this, all right?
Come on.
The Olsen twins, I don't know if you've seen them recently, but they look like ancient oracles, and I need to see them in live. Yeah, in the flesh.
Now remember, it is no Olsen twins. It's just one person shifting back and forth at such fast speed that it appears to be twins.
It's like the cyberpunk dude that has his brain split, Yeah, oh, God. Anyway. Deep cut reference, man. This is what you come to this show for, is the references. Now,
exactly.
That said, we want to be doing this again next week. Yeah,
let's do it.
Okay,
I'm down.
Let's talk about the day. It might have to be Wednesday instead of Thursday, but either way, I'm down to do this live again and just post the video. Yeah, either way.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, man. For everybody that tuned in, thank you. We love you forever and always.
We appreciate you guys being here. Thanks for the live support, and keep watching, and as always, stay brutal.
Oh, and also, if you ever have a band that you're like, why haven't they talked about this? For the love of God, send it to us via Facebook, text, whatever you got, because we're always down for the weirdness, as you saw by Battlesnake. So, yeah.
And we totally love, trying to, not like we're that big anyways to a huge audience yet, but we still always love giving shout outs to the smaller bands.
For sure.
So, I mean, like, if you guys have any like local hype or a pretty small scale band, kind of like what we saw with Stone Healer, where we only see like 600 people following them on Facebook, we'd love to give those a shout out as well. So, always bring us the goods.
Bring us the heat. All right. Until next week. See you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.